I swear, Elizabeth has proved yet again why I don't like her. The mere fact that she basically told Sam to stay away from Jason for Drew's sake. Who the hell does Elizabeth think she is? It's obvious that Elizabeth is still in love with Jason. That's obvious. But for her to sit there and tell Sam to stay away from Jason for Drew, the nerve. Like, seriously, the nerve of this fucking woman. How you gonna tell somebody to stay away from somebody for... First of all, Drew and Sam are divorced. She keep talking about, oh, because it's gonna be painful for Drew to see Sam and Jason together. If it's so fucking painful, why don't he move out of Port Charles? If it's so painful. I mean, he's the one who wanted the divorce from her. She finally was honest with him and told him she was in love with both of them. She never once told Drew, I want a divorce. He's the one who initiated the fucking divorce. So that was his call to make. Right now, his focus is on his son. Elizabeth should have minded her fucking business and stayed out of it. That's her problem. Her and Franco don't know how to stick their nose in their own business. How about they worry about their wedding instead of worrying about Drew and Sam and Jason? Mind your business. Fucking idiots. Sam should have knocked her the fuck out anyway. Like, the nerve of you just to come there and tell her that. Like, stay out of her business. It's none of your business who she chooses to be with. That's her prerogative. If her and Jason are getting back together, good for them. If her and Drew end up getting back together, good for them. It's their call, their decision. Liz needs to worry about Liz. Like, and mind her business. At this point, Drew is definitely contemplating turning Jason and Sonny in. And honestly, I wouldn't fucking blame him if he did. I wouldn't blame him. I mean, Sonny basically kicked him to the curb once he got the real Jason back. So, I mean, he has no loyalty to them. He owes them no loyalty. So, whatever he chooses to do, I'm fine with it. If he chooses to turn against Sonny and Jason, fine. I respect the fact that the only reason he didn't do it was because of Monica, Sam, and the kids. That's the only reason he hasn't turned Jason in. But he owes them nothing, though. Honestly, he doesn't owe them shit. I know some people say, oh, well, Drew wouldn't have the money that he has right now if it wasn't for Jason. Technically, he doesn't have that money anymore. He turned all of that over to Jason. The only thing he got now is Aurora Media. Yeah, he bought it with Jason Morgan's money, but he thought he was Jason Morgan. So he's not really to blame for that. I mean, you know, Drew was a total dickhead to Jason, which I didn't like. But at the same time, it's like, you know, he's just as much a victim in this as Jason is. But, you know, for his reasons, he hasn't turned Jason over, which I totally understand. But he does want his memories back because he wants to be able to tell his son about his high school days and, you know, how it was for him with girls back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But he can't tell him that because he doesn't remember any of that. You know, and it's eating him up. As much as he say, you know, he doesn't want the memories back because he wants them back, but he just doesn't want them back that way. You know, if it means hurting people that he cares about, then he doesn't want that. From what I heard, though, once he gets those memories back, there's something dark in his past that he has to face that he did maybe a long time ago. You know, hopefully everything works out for him. Laura and Lulu, I don't understand what the fuck Lulu talking about. She's sitting there talking about she feel like Dante is using Nathan's death as an excuse to stay away. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And the reason I say that is because Morgan was his little brother. He loved Morgan to death. Morgan died, allegedly, of an explosion. Even that didn't make Dante leave town. So what makes you think Nathan's death hit him so hard that he had to use the WSB as an excuse to leave Port Charles? Wouldn't he have done that a long time ago after Morgan died? He was way more closer to Morgan, and he loved Morgan than Nathan. I'm just saying, that was his brother. So I don't think that's it. I don't think that's why he's staying away. He's obviously staying away because he's still undercover. He's still, trying to figure out this gun smuggling operation. And when you're under an operation like gun smuggling, it takes time to bring that case to justice. So I'm pretty sure that's why it's taking so long. Lulu just trying. I think at this point, Lulu trying to come up with an excuse to file for divorce at this point. Because you see her and Peter about to go to the what's that thing? The film festival together or whatever. So she just using that shit as an excuse. Lulu need to chill out. Charlotte, she needed a belt to her ass. I'm just saying, she was rude. Because Laura brought her a doll or whatever, and she was talking about, oh, I don't play with dolls anymore. Okay, you ain't got to be rude about it. You could have just said thank you and kept the doll. Simply put. I am happy that my boy Spencer is back. That should be fun. Him locking it up with Ryan, that should be hilarious. I'm glad, like, Laura is starting to see this shit, and I knew she would. Like, she basically told Ryan, you are not the husband I married. She noticed that shit. Like, she's noticing these changes in him. So, she's putting two and two together, and I figured it wouldn't take her long to connect the dots. I knew it wouldn't. This bitch Nell, she decided to plead no contest, so that way she doesn't have to admit guilt, because that's basically what no contest is. It's not really an admission of guilt. So now the judge gave her the maximum sentence. I said, well, bitches, you shocked? She's sitting there complaining because she got the max sentence. Why are you surprised? They got your whole confession on tape. Of course you're going down. She was basically still hinting around that her and Michael and Carly are always going to be connected. I'm like, why not just tell them about the damn baby? Like, of course she's going to try to milk that for as long as she can. Just the simple fact that she knows something that Carly don't know. That's, enough info for her not to tell Carly shit. I felt bad for Michael in all of this. You know what I'm saying? Because he's basically right in front of his son and he doesn't even fucking know it. Like, that's the worst kind of, that's just the worst. Sonny and Jason are still idiots. And the reason I say they're idiots because this whole plan that they have is so bogus. Like, so basically, they're trying to dig up as much info on Margot's father as they possibly can to show her that he wasn't a choir boy. I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's like, it doesn't matter what information you come up with about her father. It's not going to stop her from trying to put your asses in jail. Why don't they understand the fact that you are in the mafia? Y'all are mobsters. She's a district attorney. It's her job to bring you down. She's going to continue to do so. Doesn't matter what information you have for her about her father. That doesn't make a fucking difference to her. It really doesn't. It doesn't make any difference to her. She's still coming at you. So this whole plan that they have to try to get her to back off, she's never going to back off. That's what makes them look like idiots. And I know some people are saying, well, Carly came up the plan. It doesn't matter. They're fools for going along with it, thinking that this is going to work. She's a DA. It's not going to work. As long as you are career criminals, it's her job to take your ass down. Period. So all of this digging into her father's past to show that he was dirty or whatever, it doesn't make a bit of damn difference. It really doesn't matter. Y'all are criminals, so it's her job, whether you like it or not. It's like, stop being idiots and just figure something else out. Like, either accept the fact that you're about to go to prison. I mean, she doesn't even have any real evidence against them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know why y'all fighting so hard to get her to back off. Like, if she had any information against you, she would have locked your asses up by now. Clearly, she doesn't. What they need to worry about is Drew. Because Drew, at this point, is kind of teetering right now. I mean, he did tell D.A. Dawson to go to hell, but he's really contemplating that idea of just giving her what she wants. Because he really wants his memories back. So that's who they really need to worry about. If you want to stay out of prison. I'm just saying. That whole scene with Kevin and Ryan was fucking hilarious. Like, Ryan is sitting there talking about, oh, Laura, she's my wife in every sense. I'm going to take care of her one way or another. I said, oh, hell no. I was like, hell no. Laura, you better stab that fool in his eye. I'm just saying, nope. Kevin, you need to break out of them restraints. Do what you got to do to go save your boo. I'm just saying, but you need to go do something. You need to hulk up or something and bust out of them restraints because your wife is in danger. Hell, the whole town is in danger. So you need to do something, bro. Yell at the top of your lungs. Do what you got to do. Something. whoop his ass, kick him. You know what I'm saying? Kevin, his legs are free. He could easily kick this fool in the kneecap or something. I'm like, kick him in the knee. You know, kick him in the knee, kick him in the face, do what you gotta do. Kick him in the nuts, whatever you gotta do, because this dude needs to be taken out. Like, he's basically subliminally threatening the life of your wife. Like, I'm just saying, like, do something, handle it. But anyway, that's the episode. See you all later. Peace.